Hello, welcome back. Well, it's been another pulling video. I gotta get these pulled, get them packaged, get them out, and get back down to, I want to say it's Garfield Heights, to that store I was at yesterday, the one I took me 2 years to find. And as soon as I walk in, I talk to the guy, he's closing the store down. So I gotta get to that last cardboard box of disc media, which is probably another 10,000. I'm not going to count. I did a rough count of what there was in CDs and DVD just by how many I can hold in my hand and how many put it. So it was quite a bit. I ended up with about 40 of the 10,000 that were there that are worthwhile, that weren't scratched up, that were good, and that 40 ended up being about 700 roughly. I have some screenshots of what things were had sold for, of what I'd scanned, somewhere right in that $20 to $25 range. I have a whole other box that he has not shown to the public. He has not put any of the stuff out. The two bins I was going through yesterday were ones that were already out, so it had already been rifled through by how many thousands of people. So I'm getting a fresh box. The other two boxes that he said he had were the first things that he palleted up and wrapped up and put on the truck. So they were already in the very, very front of the truck with another 15 pallets of things behind it. So 10 orders for 203, and it's all domestic. And let's get to the first one here. Into Great Silence, Zeitgeist film, $40. Paul Moriart CD, 33. Iowa Hawkeyes retirement, $9. Listed and sold within 24 hours. Junkyard Willie. This is in a video that I made of stuff I picked up a couple days ago. $19. Al Jardine CD, 13. Alice in Chains Facelift and Greatest Hits, 18. Cleo Lane, 17. Halo Season 2, 16. And Illumina Bible Software, 21. So that's going to do it for the media pulls. Well, actually, the only orders. So again, it was 10 orders for a little over 200, 203, I think. So that wasn't bad. It was still $20 average. So keep in mind, on a $20 sale, um, roughly after fees and shipping, that's $10 profit. So it could be $100. It's going to be a little more than that if you actually do the 33% math on, or even if it's 35 for what it might be for all that stuff. Sorry, 70. So that makes it 130. Lower, a little bit of a lower day, but as resellers say, thankful for every sale, right? So get this stuff packaged up. I'm gonna be out the house a little earlier than I usually am. I mean, I told him I'll be there a little bit after 10:30. With no, if I can repeat what I did yesterday, toward the 90% of everything that I did yesterday was after I got myself situated and organized and everything was right in direct reach. I was able to go through the second bin, which I'd only taken out maybe 100 disc media from the second bin, DVDs, to get those up out of the way. So all it was, but anyhow, get there early enough. I was able to get through the second bin, rifled through it pretty quick in 2 hours. The first one took, after all that, was about 3 hours. So if I combine all that, that's about the same. If not, there's more in that box. Plus, they're not already stacked. So it's going to be at least another 5 hours that I'm there. So in that 5 hours, if I can pull another 800, that's well worth my time. But I don't know until I start digging. And again, everything there in that box hasn't been touched by anybody in the 4 years he's had that. So here's the hoping. So I mean, if the ones that he had out in the store unit, I managed to find what I did, and he said that he's only had a couple other resellers throughout the years that he knows of. There could have been other resellers, but that he knows of that have come in about 20 or 30 disc media items at a time, but they didn't say anything like that. I don't want to buy pallets. I don't have the room to accommodate it. I have the funds to do it, but I don't have the room to accommodate it, so I just don't want to. In time, but I will buy small lots from like yard sales and stuff, primarily since I have an idea what, if I'm seeing certain genres at yard sales, I have an idea of what a lot of the other stuff is going to be, and I could just ask, hey, how much for all of it? And I've done that a few times, not often because they don't have a whole lot. Like what you heard, like what you saw, comment, thumbs up, 2 of them. I mean, if you can give two, give two. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to share. They're both free, and all of it only takes a second. Thank you.